Hey gang, it's Kaye from Vital Beat Yoga here. I've decided to create a little flow video for you, something that you can do at home if you've got a spare 15 or 20 minutes. It's a short little flow that generates some really good fire and energy in the body. So it's a great flow for doing first thing in the morning to get the heart rate up, to get the body warm and to prepare you for the day. There's some twisting and some back bending as well. So it's a really good heart chest opener to prepare you for, say, a day sitting at your desk, starting the day really open through the chest and also really open to receiving all the good juju that's going to come to you that day. I was inspired to create this video by a few of my really awesome students who are not always able to get to the studio, whether they've got work commitments or kid commitments. So this video is for you guys, for you to be able to do whenever you can manage to fit it in, which is why I keep it nice and short. You can extend this flow as much as you like. You can do more sun salutations. You can repeat the flow each side as many times as you like to get the fire pumping. But I'm keeping this nice and short for you today so that you can do it when you have a spare moment. So let's begin. We're going to start in our tabletop. So in our tabletop, the hands are beneath the shoulders, the knees are beneath the hips, and then we've got a slight rounding in the shoulders as we really press away from the mat. The belly is drawn in nice and tight towards the spine, and the hips are above the knees. So as we inhale, we're going to drop the belly, lift the chest and the tailbone up, and open the collarbones nice and broad. As we exhale, send the tailbone down towards the mat, round through the shoulders, and really press away to arch the spine. Inhale, drop the chest, lift the tailbone up, draw the shoulder blades down the spine. Exhale, round. Taking a few more of these. Inhale to drop. Exhale to round. Keeping the foundation strong through the knees and the hands. And then the next time you inhale, returning to a neutral spine. You can do lots more of those if you like. Take a nice big inhale here. And then as you exhale, start to walk the hands forward, but keep the hips above the knees. We're going to sink the chest towards the mat, coming into our puppy pose. So our hips are nice and high. Our gaze is either forward or down to the mat. And we're starting to open up through the shoulders. So this is a modified downward facing dog. Nice big inhale. Feel the stretch underneath the shoulder blades. Then as you exhale, walk the hands back up towards the body. Coming back into your tabletop foundation. Inhale, tuck the toes. As you exhale, lift the hips nice and high and then shift the weight all the way back over those legs. So really grounding down through the feet. Take as many movements here as feels nice. Pedaling down the heels, swinging the hips, anything that feels good to say hello to your hamstrings. And then coming back to stillness for a few breaths. So we're going to start with a few sun salutations. Now remember that your heels do not have to come down to the floor in downward dog. I prefer your tailbone be nice and high, maybe a bend in the knees if you need to, and really finding that foundation in the palms. The heels don't have to come down. We're looking for a nice, sharp triangle. So we're going to take a few sun A's. I'm just going to take 3, but you can take as many as you need to feel nice and limber and warm. Looking forward between the hands, I'm going to step to the front of the mat. As I inhale, take a halfway lift, shoulder blades back and down, belly in towards the spine, gaze is just out to the front of the mat. Exhale to fold it all the way down, bend the knees here if you need to. Inhale, come all the way up, reach all the way overhead, nice and long through the sides of the body. And then exhale, come all the way back down. Again, bend the knees if you need to. As you inhale, take a halfway lift again. Now if your fingertips can touch the floor and your back can be straight here, then this is where your halfway lift can be. But if this makes you round, then maybe bring the hands a little bit higher so you can really flatten out through the back. Inhale here. Exhale, plant the hands on the mat. Step back to your high plank. Spread the fingers nice and wide. And then we're going to drop to the knees, untuck the toes. We're still keeping our plank alignment. The shoulders are over the wrists and the eyes of the elbows point forward so that as we lower down, tummy nice and tight, the elbows shoot back to the heels. Inhale, peel the chest off the mat. Keep those elbows in. Our postural muscles are engaged here, so you should be able to peel your hands off the mat. Then as you exhale, we're going to push back into our tabletop, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. So this is our gentle flow. You can always keep it at gentle flow if you like. Otherwise, we're going to add a few more layers to this. Looking forward between a handstand or float to the front of the mat. Inhale to half lift, shoulders back and down. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come all the way up, reach nice and long. Drop the shoulders and exhale to come down. Inhale, halfway lift, just like we did before. Exhale, plant the hands on the mat, step back to high plank. Your plank should be a straight line from your heels to your shoulders. Tummy's nice and tight. Now you can keep your plank as you lower down. If your belly or your hips hit the mat first, please drop to your knees. So tummy's nice and tight, legs are active, elbows stay close, lower down. And then we're going to lift up. Now the depth of the lift is up to you. You can take mini cobra again if you like, maybe sphinx. You can come up into full cobra, or you can come into upward facing dog. So the depth is entirely up to you, depending on how warm you feel and how open your back feels today. So I'm going to stay low in my mini cobra. Inhale to peel the chest up. Exhale, roll through tabletop and downward facing dog. Or, as you exhale, tuck the toes, hips go straight up. One more round of flow, but you can take as many as you like here. Come to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, nice and strong through the belly, strong through the arms. Exhale, come down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back to your plank. And take your flow. Drop the knees if you need to. Meeting in downward facing dog. So you can take that flow as many times as you like. And we're going to get into our individual sides. So looking forward between the hands, we're going to step to the front of the mat. Inhale, take a halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, drop the hips low, shift the weight into the heels and then launch the arms up. We're coming into Utkatasana, chair pose. You should be able to pick up your toes and put them down. So the weight is in the back half of the body. You should be able to see your toes, so pull the knees back. Tailbone works down towards the mat, so we're not pitching too much into our lower back. Belly's engaged, draw it in, so the tailbone down. So we're not round here, and we're not dumping into our back. We're finding a nice neutral pelvis. Arms are active, drop the shoulders from the ears. As you inhale, bring your hands to heart center, hips are nice and low. Exhale, twist to the right. Elbow comes to the outside of your right knee. Watch that left knee is not creeping forward, pull it back. And then we're going to shift our weight to our right foot and step the left foot to the back of the mat. So we're now in a twisted lunge. Make that left leg nice and active by pressing the heel out and pressing down through all four corners of the right foot. Now, in your next inhale, we're going to start to release the arms, windmill them all the way back. As we come up, drop the back heel into 90 degrees and straighten your right leg, reversing all the way up. Supporting on your back leg if you need to, or you can take a variation. But making sure we're not dumping into our lower back, we're really lifting up out of the chest to take our reverse Trikonasana. Inhale, coming all the way up, your legs are still straight. As you exhale, hinge forward, push the left hip out, and then come down, Trikonasana, triangle pose. The depth is entirely up to you. Maybe you come to the ankle, maybe you come to the knee or the shin, but having a straight line from hand to hand, and then rotating your chest open to the side. So we're finding that torsion through the waist. Beautiful. On your next in-breath, we're going to bend through the right knee. Take your left hand to your hip, and as you exhale, shift the weight forward, float your left leg in the air, and we're coming into Ardha half moon. So we're still opening our shoulders to the side, opening our hips to the side, and then maybe taking the top arm in the air, maybe bringing the bottom arm up if you want a little bit more work. Finding something to focus on, this is your drishti, your point of focus, lifting the left hip and the left shoulder nice and high. On your next inhale, step all the way back. Warrior two, beautiful. So in warrior two, making sure that right knee is not rolling in. We want to draw it out so it's a straight line from the hip to the knee to the ankle. Shoulders are stacked above the hips, so we're not reaching in. Draw the shoulders back. Rounding down through the outside edge of that right foot, which should be parallel to the back of your mat. We take an inhale. Then as we exhale, windmill the hands to frame the foot. Your options here is we're going to step back to high plank. You've got the option to push back into downward facing dog, or you can take a float. Beautiful. So that's one side. We're going to bring it into the other side with a little bit more speed. Looking forward between the hands, come to the front of the mat. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Weights in the heels, knees are in line, hands to heart center, and as you exhale, twist to the left. That's it. Rotating through the torso, maybe taking the gaze over the left elbow. Shift the weight to the left foot. We're going to step the right foot back this time. Coming into our revolve lunge, so keeping that torso twisted. Maybe the elbows on top of the knee if that's a bit deep for you. Press the right heel out, keep the right thigh nice and active. On our next inhale, sweep it all the way up. Drop the back heel down and come into your reverse Trikonasana. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, press the right hip out and come into your Trikonasana, triangle pose. Really strong arms, really strong legs. We're not locking out our left knee, we're keeping a little tiny micro bend. Beautiful. Inhale, bend through the left knee, right hand to the hip. Exhale, take flight. Adho Chandrasana. Ooh, my left leg's not happy today. Top arm maybe goes in the air, nice and active. Opening our chest and our hips to the side of the room. On our next in-breath, warrior two. Exhale, window the hands, frame the foot. Option to float or go straight into downward dog. So we're going to repeat that on each side. Come to the front of the mat. Half lift, in-breath. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Twisting to the right, revolved chair. Step the left foot back. Exhale to revolved lunge. Inhale, come all the way up. Back heel comes down. Reverse or exalted Trikonasana. Inhale to come up. Exhale, push the left hip out. Come down. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Inhale, bend through the right knee, left hand floats. Exhale, Adho Chandrasana, half moon. Ooh. On your next in-breath, warrior two. Beautiful. Exhale, take it down. Exhaling all the way through flow or into downward dog. Last side. We can fall between the hands, step or float to the front of the mat. Inhale, half breath. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose, last side. Belly's nice and tight, let's twist to the left. Shift the weight to the left foot, strike it back with the right foot. Beautiful, nice and strong. Revolved crescent pose, revolved lunge. Inhale, windmill. Straighten both legs, drop that back heel in. Reverse. Beautiful, come down, Trikonasana. Inhale. Warrior two. Option to flow or downward facing dog. Beautiful. So you can continue that flow each side as many times as you like until you're nice and warm and ready. Then we're going to come down, child's pose, knees nice and wide, toes touching. Drop the hips back to the heels and extend the arms down the mat as we sink the chest and the belly towards the floor. Take this opportunity to regain your breath if you've lost it. Nice big inhale at center. As we exhale, walk the hands over to the left. So we're taking a nice big stretch down the right side of the body. On the next inhale, the right hand starts to soar up, reaches diagonally out behind you, and we're taking a stretch through the left side of the chest, the subscap, and the intercostal muscles, and through the obliques. If you want a little bit more here, the hips can lift. Otherwise, just keeping the hips low. Inhale, come up, and exhale to finish back in that extended side child's pose. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, take it to the right this time, stretching through the left side of the chest. And then on your next inhale, windmill back. And take your stretch right arm up in the air. Maybe lifting your hips if you want a little bit more. So we're working towards the left side of your mat. Come all the way back up. Finishing your side child's pose. And then return to center. You can repeat that flow as many times as you like. And then settling in to your child's pose for a few breaths. One last big inhale. And coming up to finish our flow in downward facing dog. Beautiful. Yay! So that's your flow. I'm sweating. So that flow will absolutely get you going in the morning. And you can repeat your sun salutations as many times as you like. You can repeat your chair pose to reverse Trikonasana flow as many times as you like. And you can repeat your child's pose, chest openers, as many times as you like. So hopefully that's enough to help you get started in the morning and not feel like you're missing out on too much yoga. And hopefully we'll see you on the mat in the studio soon.